Hey everybody, back to Viking MTG. I'm beginning my kickoff live stream on kicking off M19. I've got some special product open today from a store here in town that was gracious enough to give me some great content to open, and going to open some M19 content for you. And I believe it's legitimate. He didn't break WPN rules by giving it to me, but it's not one of those items that would break the rules. So we'll see what we get here. And I've also I've said before I'm going to open some of my old stuff, break the rules, so for you guys to watch. So that's what I will do. And I've also definitely going to open some old stuff. Just a second, I'm trying to get to my stream center here so I can see what everybody's doing. There we go, live streaming. I'll try and make this quick so I can get on to other things here today, but I want to get this filmed and get some of this stuff. I'll try and make this quick so I can get on to wait for a couple people to show up here. Get on to other things started here today, but I want to get this filmed. The shop here in town was nice enough to try and make this quick. Bequeath this gorgeous display box and 5. The shop here in town was nice enough to planeswalker decks. Bequeathed this gorgeous. They're not super expensive or anything, so but it was still very, very nice. The shop here in town was nice enough. So we're gonna crack these and just to kick off. They're not M19, so a little celebration here. It was still very, very nice. I'm gonna try and get to the midnight pre-release tomorrow night. These it'll be easier because I'm not leaving my wife alone with the little one all night. I can break away at midnight, be gone till 2 a.m., get home, get some sleep, and be ready for the next day. Little one. I've also got these. This is some of my old stuff that I've had around. Break away at midnight, be gone till 2 a.m. So I'll crack this to get us started. Be ready for the next day. We got 2 people jumped on so far. I've also got these. This is some of my old stuff that I've had around. Break away at midnight. I'm gonna go ahead 2 a.m. So I'll crack this to get us started. Be ready for the next day. I'll wait till we get maybe 1 or 2 more people on. I've also got these. Who's on with me right now? Crud, what are you doing, OBS? Come on. Oh, there we go. With me right now. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what the heck just happened there. If you're here, please throw me a comment so I know you're here. With me right now. Alright, I'm back. You, everybody that's here. I don't know what the heck just happened there. So I'm gonna crack all these. Please throw me a comment so I know you're here. He's kind enough to you, everybody that's here. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Let me have these and so I'm gonna crack all these. Kickstart on M19. Get you all hungry for it. Everybody that's here. And this time I have the green one. So there's all 5 of them to open. So hopefully we hit some good stuff. I don't know why I am buffering. There we go. Kickstart on M19. Get you all not buffering now, and the picture looks better. This time I have the green one. Sweet. All right, that's better. So there's all 5 of them to open. Somebody dropped off. Hopefully we hit some good stuff. I don't know. This is what we're opening. I am buffering, and I'm gonna open some of my old stuff that I had sitting around. Not buffering. Well, M19 Kickoff here. Better. This time I have the green one. Somebody else to jump in. See one watching. Was 2, so somebody dropped off. Hopefully we hit some good stuff. I don't know. This is what we're opening. I am buffering, and I'm gonna open some of my old stuff that I had sitting around. Not buffering. Well, M19 Kickoff here. Better. This time I have run some storms here, but it's not too bad outside. I don't think we'll have any trouble with power or anything. We should be fine. This display box they gave me was absolutely awesome. Gorgeous art on this box here, but the humongous box, but it's awesome. It's beautiful. We should really like it. this display. I'll probably just get rid of it in a couple days because it's so huge, bulky. I mean, what am I gonna do with this art on this box here? But the humongous box. But yeah, I'm trying to put together some videos. Should really like it. Some more videos based on, you know, Magic the Gathering mythology and stuff like that. Put together some bulky picture collages with music and stuff like that. Just some fun stuff for people, you know, who like. Yeah, I'm trying to put together some videos and storyline and stuff like that, just to kind of get people drawn in and not just, you know, packs and stuff like that. You know, do some creative stuff, music and stuff like that. I enjoy doing it. As it turns out, video editing is fun, but it is time consuming. So stuff like that, get up some of that stuff when I can, and take my time on it, see what I can do. Do some creative stuff. Definitely got to watch it with the copyright stuff. I enjoy doing it. It's really easy to slip on the copyright. I didn't even think about it with the Star Wars theme I did. Stuff like that. Get up some of the rolling. Take my time. Just the rolling part at the beginning. What I can do. That's fine. That's not copyright. You can't copyright something like that. The Star Wars music. It's really easy. I found the clip and stuck it in there, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't really think about it, but that is copyrighted. So within the rolling part at the beginning, within like 2 minutes of posting it, it pops up. The Star Wars music. It's really easy. I found the clip. This content, the music on this video is copyrighted. The creator will allow this to be used on the video, but commercials will be played in any 2 minutes of posting it. Monetizing this video will go to the creator. So done. It's not like I have enough music on this video is monetized. But the creator will allow this to be used. Hey, what's up, Goblins? Keep Patrol. The commercials will be played in any 2 minutes of posting it. Monetizing cards in Ice Age creator. So done. It's not like I have enough music on this video is monetized. I remember that card from Ice Age very well. That was a long time ago. I was in apprenticeship school when that set was out. Man, it was a long time ago. I feel really old now. I see two people on. Goblins keep patrol. What's crack when these alara reborn? Ice Age very well. That was a long time ago. I was in apprenticeship school when that set was out. Pop these once we have a few more people on. Man, it was a long time ago. I feel really old now. M19 see two people on. Goblins keep patrol. I know there's a few other people though, definitely. Crack when these alara reborn. Ice Age very well. They can always watch it after. We'll pop these once we have a few more people on. Spurious Echo, what's that? M19. See two people on. Goblins keep patrol. I don't get what you mean, Spurious Echo. Crack when these alara reborn. They can always watch it after. We'll pop these once we have a few more people on. Spurious Echo, what's that? You saying my voice is echoing? See two people on. Because I don't have any audio playing in the background or anything. I'm not playing the live stream in front of me. Pop these once we have. You're just being goofy. Spurious Echo. Yeah, so there's a lot. You saying my voice is echoing? Planeswalkers. Meddling Mage, I don't have any audio playing in the background. Lord of Extinction, Dragon, Brother, Broodmother, Lichword of Unks, Send Triplets, Maelstrom Pulse. Oh, Maelstrom Pulse would be nice. I hit that in an invention. Planeswalkers. On this very channel. I don't have any audio playing in the background. Lord of Extinction, Dragon. Alright, let's see what we can grab. Lichword of Unks. Pretty sure this is regular order, yeah. 6th edition will be a little more tricky as far as where the rares are. Let's see what we got here on this very channel. The foils in this are out of control. Pretty sure this is regular order, yeah. Nuts. 6th edition will be a little more tricky as far as where the rares are. I don't think there's anything we got. I don't know about the uncommon. So there's the Bloodbraid Elf, of course, and foils in this are both pretty valuable. Pretty sure this is regular order. Ardent Plea, double 6th edition foil here. Tricky. Ardent Plea. I don't think there's anything we got. Vythian Renegade. So there's the Bloodbraid Elf, Dragon token. I guess the rare is after. I got the rare is after the token. That's a really cool looking token. Double 6th edition foil. That's awesome. Ardent Plea. I don't think there's anything we got. Island Renegade. I guess our rare is last. Dragon token. I guess that's rare is after. I got the rare is after. Predatory Advantage. cool looking token. That's interesting. That's awesome. Not much value to that, but interesting nonetheless. Island, Renegade. I guess I've had these packs, these two reborn packs for a couple of years. Predatory, and then that 6th edition I've had a very long time. That's awesome. I got that before I got married. That thing's old. Island, Renegade. I guess I've had these packs, these two reborn packs. I don't think there's any commons of value. Predatory, and then that 6th edition I've had a very long time. I got that before I got married. Worth a fuck. Island, Renegade. I guess I've had these packs, these two alright. I don't think there's a stun sniper. Predatory, and then that 6th edition I've had a very long. A wall of denial. I got that before I got married. Zombie wizard token. Island, Renegade. I guess I've had these packs. Forest. Alright. And a retaliator griffin. And we have a foil. Sniper. Ooh, we have a foil. Illusory demon. A wall of denial. Can't hear me, huh? Zombie wizard token. I guess Alright, check the forest. Alright, yeah, my video recorder. We have a foil. Sniper. Ooh, we picking up audio. Illusory demon. Yeah, definitely catching audio. Can't hear me, huh? My stream. Zombie wizard. If anybody else is on that can. Somebody else is on at Night Forest. I'd appreciate if they chimed in. Yeah, my video recorder. We have a foil. Sniper. Ooh, picking up audio. If you're not hearing it, I'd like to know. Yeah, definitely catching audio. Can't hear me, huh? My stream. Zombie wizard. If anybody else is on that can. Somebody else is on at Night Forest. I'd appreciate if they chimed in. Yeah, my video recorder. We have a foil. Sniper. Ooh, picking up audio. If you're not hearing it, I'd like to know. Yeah, definitely catching audio. Can't hear me, huh? You have a nice wizard. If anybody else is on that can. Somebody else is on at Night Forest. I'd appreciate if they chimed in. Yeah, my video recorder. We have a foil. Sniper. Picking up audio. I use hearing it like whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing any nice wizard. If anybody else is on that can. Somebody else is on at Night Forest. I'd appreciate if they chimed in. Yeah, my video recorder. We have a foil. Sniper. Picking up audio. I use hearing it like whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing any nice wizard. If anybody else is on. I got my headset on. Somebody else is on. So I'm getting a horrible echo. Audio recorder. We have a foil. That might have been up audio. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing any nice wizard. If anybody else is on. I got my headset on. Somebody else is on. So I'm getting a horrible echo. Audio recorder. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. I got my headset on. Somebody else is causing all kinds of crazy feedback. Audio recorder. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. I got my headset on. Somebody else is causing all kinds of crazy. A lot of shards of audio. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm watching audio. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. I got my headset on. Somebody else is causing all kinds. That's alright, a lot of shards of audio. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm really special. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. Where the rare. Somebody else is causing all kinds of crazy. A lot of shards of audio. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm really special. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. Where the rare. Somebody else is causing all kinds of crazy. A lot of shards of audio. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm really special. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset on. Anybody else is on. Where the rare. Somebody else is causing all kinds of crazy. A lot of shards of audio. We have a foil. I use hearing it about now. Whenever I'm really special. Can't hear me, huh? Whenever I'm doing my headset All right, I am back. I think I figured out the issue. Come on, get me in that live stream. Trying to get YouTube to behave now. There we go. I'm back. Anybody hear me now? All right, cool. Yeah, iTunes, as it turns out, playing in the background freaks out your computer. So I didn't even have the volume on, but it was freaking everything out. So We're good. So this card I'm extremely excited about. Demon of Catastrophes. I mean, you just can't, with the cheap creatures that you can put out and draw cards with them and do damage with them for the first 3 turns. And then on turn 4, 4 mana, I sacrifice one of my 1-drops, and I have a 6/6 of flying and trample on the board that can kill your Lyra and live. Yeah, it's a really good card for black control. And if you have Duresses and Vraska's Contempts, Failed Pushes, you can keep this thing on the board and just destroy people all day long. I think he's highly underrated, and I think he's going to be huge in Standard, especially in black control. Alright, so I'm opening a Johnny now. I'm just going to crack all these, show the top card of all the deck, the pre-built decks, and crack the packs. Yeah, it's a very good card. Johnny's Influence is kind of cool. It's a sorcery for 4, 2 and 2 white, and you put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. You can look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a white card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So it's a decent card. And the Johnny Planeswalker's okay. He's decent, but like the rest of these Planeswalker deck cards, you know, they're not meant to be tournament playable. They're not meant to be big time. They're meant for new players to get comfortable with the game. And I do kind of like that they dropped the price, the MSRP on these so much, and took out 1 pack, because I've seen guys get a hold of these, take the 2 packs in the deck, shuffle them together, and start playing F&M. And it's like, yeah, no, that ain't going to go too well for you. It really confuses people. And in here now they have specific instructions telling people, that they're more clear instructions telling people how to build a deck, you know, how to play it and then supplement it. And well, the MSRP on them is supposed to be $10.99 a piece, and what was it, $15.99 for the other one with an extra. Actually, I didn't buy them, Goblin Ski Patrol, because you can't buy these right now. I was gifted them to open them. Guy, it wasn't my usual shop. Somebody else I've done business with in the past, and yeah. They made it a little more reachable for new people. I see parents with their kids walking in, you know, their 13, 14-year-old, you know, or even, you know, brothers that want to come in and try the game, and they tell them, you know, in a shop, they're going to, of course, in a game store, any game store, they're going to rack on $1 or $2, so they're going to tell them, you know, $17 for the pre-release, and $10.99 sounds a whole lot different than $15, $16.99. Especially for a parent, you know, everybody these days, unless you're really lucky, pennies are pinched a little bit more these days than any time. So this is the Vivian. This is the one I didn't have last time. She's really beautiful. The card itself is gorgeous. It's 6 mana, 4 and 2 green for 5 loyalty. And you +2, put 2 1/1 counters and up to 1 target creature. Her -3 is target creature you control deals damage to its power to target creature you don't control. And then -9 creatures you control get +4/+4 and gain trample till end of turn. So she's pretty cool. And you can get her up there to her. But this is the problem. Look at these. Look at the bend on these. These are as new as a product can get. These aren't even technically supposed to be available for purchase right now. They aren't available for purchase right now. And they weeble wobble, and they're completely bent. I mean, just... And they told everybody they were doing stuff to fix this stuff, and they just haven't. I mean, it's fairly disingenuous to tell them you're going to improve the cards, and then they get worse. What's up, Jay Shing? How you doing, man? Alright, so we'll be cracking 5 packs for 2019, and this is the, I haven't seen this one yet. 7 mana, Pelika Worm. It's a creature worm, 7/7 for trample. When he enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life. When he dies, you draw a card. It's a pretty good card. It's nice. And probably gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Demanding Dragon's also cool. He's a 5 mana, 5/5 with flying. When he enters the battlefield, does 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. That's actually a very playable card. So let's get started on cracking these. We lost somebody. We're back to 2, but let's get started. Get this over with and get to dinner time here. All right. So I'm going to go through these one by one. We have an Anaki Ogre, a Mighty Leap, a Cancel, a Talons of Wildwood, a Macabre Waltz. That's a cool Liliana card. That's awesome. Salvager of Secrets, a Sovereign's Bite, a Bogart Brute, a Wall of Mist, a Rabid Bite, a Novice Knight. I think we have a foil here. No, we don't. Bummer. Novice Knight, a Volley Veteran, a Vampire Sovereign. I'd really hope to get some good vamps. It's a 5 mana 3/4 with flying. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 3 and you gain 3. I just don't like a 3/4 for 5. It's too expensive. And a rare is a Resplendent Angel. Bam! That's a great card. This is the same one Bevers pulled on his one pack he opened. It's an awesome card. It's a 3 mana 3/3 with flying. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. If you pay 6, 3 and 3 white, until end of turn, Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink. So it's a really good card, top of the line card. Very happy with that. I think they're showing it like $20 at release. Definitely ups the value of the Angel deck right now, that's for sure. Makes the Angel deck look more legitimate. Yeah, it is a very good Angel. Oh, I think we have a foil here, and there's some sticking cards together again. Nope, we have a foil. Sweet. We have an Inferno Hellion. That's a cool looking card. That's like a ball lightning. 4 mana 7/3 with trample. And at the beginning of each end step, if he is attacked or blocked this turn, its owner shuffles it into their library. That's cool. A Millstone. Very nice. Hit a Millstone. Can't complain about a Millstone. Dryad Greenseeker. Dryad Greenseeker's cool. I haven't seen that before. It's a 2 mana 1/3. You tap it, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. Definitely can't complain about that. And a Dismissive Pyromancer. It is a 2 mana 2/2. You may pay 1 red, tap, discard a card, draw a card. Pay 3, tap, sacrifice Dismissive Pyromancer. It deals 4 damage to target creature. And we got a foil Open the Graves. Nice, foil rare. Doing pretty well here. Foil Open the Graves. It is a 5 mana enchantment, 3 and 2 black. And whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Very nice foil rare. That's sweet. A Submerged Boneyard and a cat token. That's my first foil rare from this set. Awesome. And not including these. No foil. Alright, we have a Blanchwood Armor. Surge Mare. I am very excited about the horses to go with the horse from Our Devastation. Crested Sun Mare. 2 mana, 0/5. He can't be blocked by green creatures. And whenever he deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And you pay 2. He gains +2/-2 till end of turn. So it's a good card. I'm really excited about those. Knightly Valor. And then Apex of Power. So second mythic. Apex of Power isn't worth much, but hey, 2 mythics out of 5 booster packs. Not bad. I'm keeping that Submerged Boneyard. That's a new art for that card. And I see they made those commons. I'm okay with those not being in the uncommon slot. Those are never fun to get in your uncommon slot. It feels like a waste. No foil. We have an Arcane Encyclopedia. That's cool. 3 mana for an artifact where you pay 3, tap, draw a card. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's a reprint, but that's a nice card. A Rupture Spire. I've never seen that before. Very cool art. Rupture Spire enters the battlefield tapped. When Rupture Spire enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. You may tap it, add 1 mana of any color. That's pretty cool. I can't complain about that. That's a pretty cool card. And a Psychic Symbiont. That's fun seeing these new cards. He's 4, a blue and a black with flying for 3/3 or a 3/3. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent draws a card and discards a card and you draw a card. Man, that's pretty cool. It's expensive, but that's a good ability. And a Thorn Lieutenant. Thorn Lieutenant is a 2 mana elf warrior for 2/3. That's pretty good. It'll survive a shock or a chain whirler. And when he becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. And then you may pay 6, which would be great late game. He gets +4/+4. That's, it's expensive, but late game you can pay that. And that's a cool looking dragon token. That's really cool. I'm actually very happy with the art so far in this set. The art is very nice. Some cool looking cards. Some of these cards remind me of the old art. A little more visceral. I was getting a little tired of the cards looking like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon art. It's kind of not what Magic's supposed to be. It's why 13+ game. It's supposed to be a little more visceral. Alright, no foil here either. We have 1 foil. It was a foil rare. A Druid of Horns. That's one I haven't seen. 4 mana. For a human druid, when you cast an aura spell that targets Druid of Horns, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Heroic Reinforcements is a 4 mana sorcery. Create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. That's cool in the token deck. Man, I might have to look at building that into something. Gargoyle Sentinel is a 3 mana artifact creature for 3/3. He's got Defender, but until end of turn you could pay 3. Gargoyle Sentinel loses Defender and gains Flying. That's cool. If you're got mana to spend and all you've got out is creatures, and bam, I just swung into your face. And we hit a Planeswalker, Sarkhan Fireblood. Man, what a 5 packs. Holy cow. We hit the Sarkhan to go with the other Sarkhan. Absolutely awesome. Sarkhan is 1 and 2 red for 3 mana cost, for 3 loyalty. You may +1 them. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Another +1, you may add too many of mana of any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. -7, create 4 5/5 red dragon creature tokens with flying. That's pretty impactful ultimate. Holy cow. And I don't think we have anything else. No. Mountain and a bat. Yeah, that's right. I saw the bat token before. So there we go. We had a plane, man. What a 5 packs. Holy cow. Alright, so we had Sarkhan, we had Resplendent Angel, we had an Apex of Power, which is jank. I think it's only worth like $2. Thorn Lieutenant, Dismissive Pyromancer, and we hit a foil rare. Open the Graves. So, very happy about this. I really hope everybody enjoyed watching that. That was a blast. I've got some more stuff to crack on, but I don't think I have the time left right now. I probably need to break away and get things going for dinner. Definitely can't complain. Man, that was amazing. I got the Sarkhan now. Hopefully that's a sign of how the week will be. And this is kicking off M19 week. I'm going to be concentrating on M19 for the next week from now. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with M19. So I hope everybody has a great weekend and I'm gonna be at the pre-release tomorrow night. Not the pre-release, the midnight pre-release. I'm gonna do that limited. That should be a lot of fun, and I'll bring home probably an extra pre-release pack. They sometimes will part with an extra one before the weekend's over, but generally most shops are pretty tight with them because you just never know how many people are going to show up on one given night. And you don't want to run out; it'd be embarrassing. But see if I can get away from the extra one of those and the pre-release order. All right, so everybody, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I gotta go, wife's hollering, and everybody have a wonderful night. Talk to you later. Oh, by the way, like, comment, subscribe, and I have a Patreon now. So check out my Patreon. It's Viking MTG, and there's plenty of packages on there. I'm gonna be doing grab bags. I'll open bundles and booster boxes for you if you choose those packages, and I'll ship the rares, whatever you want out of them to you. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and talk to you this weekend. Bye.